You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Snooki and Jwoww After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Snooki and Jwoww After Show.
Woo! Well, hello, everybody. Bing is for doing, and we're here doing. Welcome to another AFTERBUZZ show, Snooki and Jwoww, Season 1, Episode 2. Yeah. And I'm your host, Erika Viera, and I have with me the lovely Christy-Anne.
What did I get myself into?
What's up, guys? I'm Christy-Anne Lopez. You can find me on Twitter at Miss CeeLo, MISSC_LO.
And I am Phil the Thrill Svitek. You may remember me from Jersey Shore podcast. And like the title of this episode, what did I get myself into once again? Yes.
What did he get himself into? We did drag him in here from the viewing room. I have to say, Phil was enjoying himself, right?
I enjoyed Pauly D, the spinoff, and okay. I'm enjoying this. And since Gabby and Roxy are not here tonight, I decided, you know what, let me help these ladies out.
Taking one for the team.
Yes. Thank you very much for being here. So overall impressions.
And who are you?
And I am Erika. I'm your host, Erika Viera. And you can find me at rallybabe.com. So we're here to talk about Snooki and Jwoww. So what do you guys think about this second episode?
I mean, it was a lot of fun because, we ended the last episode, obviously. Snooki dropped the news. Guess what, Jenny? I am engaged and I'm preggers. So it was, it just jumped off from that point there to get, the reaction, the legit reaction from Jenny, which, we all thought maybe she was a little bit bitter about the whole engagement thing. And of course she was shocked, but in the end, she was super supportive, and Snooki asked her to be a godmother. I thought that was very cool.
That was very sweet.
But I loved her facial reaction when she dropped the news, and she was literally like,
yeah, she was speechless.
I don't know.
Yeah, and we got Roger's reaction as well. What do you guys think of Roger's and reaction to that?
I thought Roger was opportunistic in the sense of he's like, well, you know what? If they're because I think Roger wants to kind of be a family man.
Yeah, he looks like he wants to settle down.
Well, the running joke for the show is that he's the old man. So that was from the Jersey Shore. So, maybe he's getting to that age. As Snooki said, his sperm's kind of getting old.
Yeah, that was really funny. But I loved when Jwoww kind of brought the news to Roger and was like, all right, someone's knocked up. He was like, what? Thinking that she was, but obviously she isn't.
She isn't. Snooki. Yeah. How old do you guys, do you know how old Roger is?
That I don't. I think he looks 29. 30-ish.
I think he's older than that. I think he's a lot older than that. Because there was a joke on the Jersey Shore how old he was. And I think he was older than, because Situation's the oldest one.
No, Pauly is.
Pauly, that's right. How old is Pauly?
At this point, he's 30 or over 30.
Over 30? Because Situation's 29.
Yeah.
As far as I know, everybody loves the Situation.
Yeah.
There you go.
Everyone loves the Situation. So we got our reactions from Jwoww and Roger, and then they're packing, they're moving in.
Well, I think in terms of Jwoww, though, for her, again, as Roger said it, but it's the Twilight universe.
Right.
I mean, Snooki's not supposed to be pregnant. She's not supposed to be able to bear children into this world.
And
she's still a child herself. How is she gonna give labor to one? Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting twist, her being pregnant. And it looks like with this show, we're going to be seeing a little bit more of Jionni also, which is kind of nice because you kind of get from the show, better sense of the relationship between Snooki and Jionni.
Well, let me ask you that because you're a huge fan of Jersey Shore. How did you view their relationship in especially Italy when, I mean, all it was is fight after fight after fight?
Yeah, and it was an interesting relationship because I think a lot of the fights came as a result of the other cast members, like the situation and him always trying to bring things up. It looked like the two of them actually had a pretty good, solid relationship, and considering the fact that they've lasted this long in spite of the fact of the show and everything that's happening, I thought they always had kind of a nice relationship, considering the kind of personality that Snooki is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of true. But then again, I don't know if it's editing or what, but I mean, the girl was upset 24/7, always crying on the phone with Jionni. To be honest, when she got pregnant, I was a little pissed off because I was so team Vinny. I'm like, dang it.
Really?
I thought Vinny was going to get in there one day.
You thought that legitimately was going to happen?
I kind of wanted it to, maybe because I really like Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny's cute. Yeah. No, I mean, back to the relationship, but I think they do have a good one. Just they survived a lot of different things. And when you watch the show, you could see how the situation really tried to stir the pot a lot.
Yeah.
And in the last episode of the Jersey Shore, not to go too much off the topic, I mean, it showed when situation was trying to rile up Jionni and basically tell him, you know, we hooked up, or he was trying to tell him something, and Johnny's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
like whatever. And that's cool. It shows that he trusts her. He's in it with her, and anyone can say what they want, but it doesn't matter. The relationship's between the two of them. So
you can kind of see their good, team chemistry in this episode too. So that's nice to kind of see them one-on-one together.
Yeah.
What I don't like is when Jionni holds Snooki back. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, Snooki's Snooki. Again, that's why we love her. She's the crazy wild child. And when Jionni kind of, slaps her hand for that activity, I don't like to see that.
But I think that's part of why Snooki likes Jionni. I think that's the attraction. And then you wonder, too, why would...
He reminds her of her dad, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it's not just so much wanting a daddy figure at all, but it's just having that opposite, having like a checks and balances. And sometimes people like that with huge personalities, they need somebody like that almost to ground them, almost to check them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think they're a good fit in that regards.
Yeah.
And physically too, they're kind of the same height.
Oh my gosh, I die laughing just seeing the two of them, these little shorties, and then hanging out with Roger and Jwoww, like the tallest.
I know. So then they're packing, and then they're moving in. So that whole moving in situation, like, what do you guys think is gonna happen now? Like Jwoww was wondering, am I going to be the mom here in the house? It already looks like she's kind of out running errands.
Well, here's what I don't like. They already live together, and so I don't like how they were kind of going off of, it's surprised that she does this, or that there's dog poop or whatever. Like, you guys have already lived together for how many seasons, and you've lived with the dog, so you know what it's like to live with Jwoww. You know what it's like to live with Snooki. Now you're just doing it in a bigger space, so ironically, it actually should be better. And without less cast members, so, it's not too bad.
But then again, Snooki was not pregnant.
Yeah, but she's only like 2 or 3 months at this point.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I mean, okay, that's for you. That's probably a better situation because you don't have to take care of drunk Snooki. It's sober Snooki.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's bad. I mean, look, she's having Shirley Temples in this episode. maybe the roles will be reversed.
Yeah.
Maybe Snooki will be having to take care of a drunk Jwoww.
That would be hysterical.
That'd be it.
But yeah. So they're moving in, and what's interesting is it looks like in one episode or one scene, it looks like Jwoww's going somewhere the morning of her birthday.
Yeah, we were like,
where do you think she could be going?
I mean, maybe shopping. Who knows?
I think learning how to drive a stick shift.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. It's almost like she wasn't driving stick shift; she was riding a bucking bronco. Like,
well, I think it's kind of funny that Roger drives a stick shift too. He's a guy's guy.
Yeah,
I think guys take pride in that. And I don't know, not to sound sexist, but I don't know how much girls actually value that. But like, I think it's a good skill to have. I feel like.
Yeah, I think it's a good skill. I mean, how many cars though these days don't have automatic?
No, I mean very little.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a dying skill, but at the same time, it's you know, it is funny to see people that have only driven automatic.
Yeah.
Like myself. And I can barely even do that. Obviously, I'm like a female Asian woman. I suck at driving.
I'm a female and I'm not Asian and I suck at driving too. But
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
yeah, you don't want to be in the backseat of my car. But what happens when you learn to drive in LA? I know you did.
Yes,
Didn't you?
yes,
Phil,
yes.
I don't know about.
I
don't
learned in
think-
Connecticut on snow.
Okay, well,
Wow, that's different.
that's a little bit. But you know what? Even if you're in Connecticut or in LA, you're probably listening to us on iTunes. So if you're on iTunes, definitely rate us, definitely comment us. We really appreciate those ratings and comments. And I've got an exciting announcement. They have a new app, the podcast app, which makes it really easy to listen to your favorite AfterBuzz shows. So check that out and download that app. It's very, very cool.
It's free and it's easier to tell your friends.
Yes, it's a lot easier. And that's right. It's free. What's better than free?
And it's designed by Apple. So if you're going to have an app, why not have it be designed by Apple?
Yeah.
The people who make
best kinds.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So anyways,
I just wanted to point out there is one thing. Well, you know, obviously Roger was teaching Jwoww how to drive stick because her car was in the shop. It was leaking. Well, that didn't really work out because we saw them in his car. Was that
Well,
his car
I think
that they were driving?
here's what it ended up being. I think they have at least 3 cars, let's say, but probably only 3 cars because because Jwoww couldn't take her car. Roger needs a car, therefore he'll have the one we saw ultimately that he drove her in, and he was ready to give her his stick shift so that way she could have that for the summer.
yeah.
So that was the scenario, I think.
And there was a thong hanging from the rearview mirror.
That's awesome.
Was that,
It looked like a
is that-
thong.
I was like, and if that's a thong, is that Jenny's thong?
Well, who else's song would it be?
Well, that's what I know.
Marissa, let's put on the thong song and kick it, baby.
the thong song. Dun, 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 dun. We'll have our own version of the thong song, right?
Marissa, cue that up when you can.
Just, please, randomly.
And so how much fun would it be to celebrate your birthday there, your first day moving in? I mean, I think that's a blast. A blast in a glass, right?
I will give, I mean, Snooki just continues to be amazing with the bagel and the candle.
How adorable was that?
There we go.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
That's right.
yes.
Just kick it. Thong
this
song
the
The
style.
thong song. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
I like when it gets really serious at the end.
It's a great song. It's an everlasting classic. Oh, there we go. There we go. Woo! The thong song.
Living La Vida Loca.
All right, you guys got to get up and do the thong song
You
dance.
should. You should in our dance area.
We have a dance area here at AfterBuzz. But
No one's going to dance.
No.
Gabby always does the Jersey Turnpike. I'm a little
Oh, does she?
disappointed.
That's hilarious.
We got to have a second contest.
we'll have to have a contest. But yeah, I mean, you're right, Phil. I mean, she just her little bagel and everything. It's just the whole thing was just so cute.
It was really
Yeah.
cute.
And,
She
you know,
improvised.
to tie in the thong song and the bagel with the candle, I feel like Snooki, as she said, we don't have anything in the house, but I feel like she could literally find some sort of song and probably a thong song, and they could literally have fun.
Yes.
And even though she's pregnant, she's capable of this. So I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, you know, it's they can have fun all the time, sober, pregnant. So it's gonna be interesting to see throughout the season how they manage to have fun being sober and pregnant.
That's what they even said in the beginning. I was like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Pregnant, engaged. If we're in a jail cell, we'll be able to have like an awesome time together.
You know what's interesting in this, what I noticed with this is that, you know, generally on most MTV shows, they set them up. Like they set them in a house. They've got the coffee maker already there. They've got the food and the refrigerator already stocked. It's interesting how it looks like they actually have to go out and fully, it's almost as they're creating this real life situation of them actually moving in and having to provide all their own stuff, run their own errands, go and clean.
Yeah.
So
And
it'll
make Roger, you know, carry all the bags upstairs because nobody else can.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You know, we have friends on the Jersey Shore. We did specifically, I think, season 3. We had a lot of reality TV producers here, and they talked about you want to recreate the situation of where they're not famous, you know, where they're having to do these things, so that way they kind of strip away who they think they are now and become a regular person. And so by them having to clean, do food shopping, all of that, it kind of, you know, it's the reason why they work at the t-shirt shop at the Jersey Shore, to bring it to that level. And, you know, that's how you can do it on this show with them.
Right.
Did they talk specifically about this show at all when you talked to them about?
No, I mean, Snooki and Jwoww at that point, it was, you know, it was in the very early stages.
Yeah.
But I think that's the situation you're looking at, is you need them at the end of the day to act like themselves, as opposed to these celebrities who are now pampered to.
Yes. And I do wonder if they buy their supplies and all their things on Amazon.com. Because, you know, speaking of that, if you do plan to go shopping as you're listening to us right now, you can go to the AfterBuzz TV website first, click on the banner on the top, and then do your shopping. And then, you know, a couple of proceeds come back to us at no extra cost.
Yep. It helps keep the lights on. It helps us keep going. So,
and helps keep content free to you guys.
yes.
Boom.
That's right.
Free content is amazing. And then you can listen to us on your podcast app. I mean, how amazing is that? So then they're moving in, they're having the real life situation, and then it's Jwoww's birthday. So they're going to be going out and partying without Snooki being able to drink.
And, you know, Jwoww's like, yay, I'm so excited for the three of us to drink right now. You know,
Yeah.
It really makes it clear that, oh, wow, Snooki, you're not drinking with us tonight.
Well,
this is weird.
As it progresses, she probably won't be able to dance much either. I mean, she certainly can't do cartwheels and flips without the worry of hitting that baby.
But she can rock those 6-inch heels. That makes me nervous, you guys. I'm like, is she going to fall over?
I think she can still dance now. Right now, I think she's only 3 months pregnant. I think she can still do a little dancing.
All right, she can't be doing flips though, where her kuka's showing again.
No kuka,
No kuka.
no pregnant kuka showing. No. Let's hope we don't see that. But you know, another interesting thing that came out from this show was Jwoww and Roger's relationship a little bit. Them talking kind of a little bit about their sex life and how they don't have sex. And I thought that was a little interesting, considering that Jwoww's tagline is, after I have sex with a guy, I like to bite his head off.
Right.
You know,
Marissa, play that sound bite. I know we have it.
Oh, we've got it somewhere. It'll come out a little bit. But how interesting. I mean, what do you guys think of Jwoww's progression from the first, if you watch the first, you know, season of Jersey Shore till now, where it sounds like she's not even having sex with her boyfriend?
I think Roger's the right guy for her, though.
Yeah.
They're a good couple.
Why do you think?
He's there for her. He's sweet. I don't think he's malicious in any way. He's a hard worker, you know, blue collar kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I think Roger's a really good fit. I think it's nice to see a little bit more of him in this episode, and hopefully for future episodes, because he does seem like a really solid guy. Yeah. And same thing with Snooki and Jionni. I think he keeps her grounded. I think he keeps her kind of focused, and almost for her probably reminds her of where she's from and, you know, where she grew up.
And what I like about Jenny and Rogers, they have a really great sense of humor. So, yeah, they may throw around those, like, one-liners and, you know, burns to each other. But I don't really think that it's, like, anything too serious. Because, like you said, they are very solid.
What about the bachelor party, though? That's a serious issue.
So what do you guys think about Jwoww's reaction to that?
Like, I get it. Okay, as a woman, you like, that's not the first thought, or that's like that's not something you want to imagine in your head, like your boyfriend getting a, you know, crazy lap dance from.
But you know what's gonna happen.
But you know what's gonna happen. That's a bachelor party. That's just what happens, and like, there's no need to go psycho for it. He's gonna come back to you in 2 days. Like, it's.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And Phil, what about you? What if you had a girlfriend that acted like that? What would your response? Like, how would you feel?
I plead the fifth on this one.
Oh, no.
Marissa, where's our sound bite?
Come on, that's right where it gets juicy.
We need the man's point of view. That's why you're here tonight with us, Phil.
To provide a male perspective.
No, I don't know when it became like a full tradition that every man has to have a bachelor party, but now it's a tradition, and, you know, it's just give us a free pass. Girls, just that's it. Give us a free pass.
Do you see what The Hangover did to you guys?
I don't think it was The Hangover. I think this tradition started in the caveman era.
I do too. I think it's been around for a long time. But I have to agree with you, Phil, and you too, Christy. Like, I it's not that big of a deal. And like Roger even mentioned it. He said trust. It's trust.
Here's
if
the
you
thing.
trust me, what's the issue?
Here's the thing. The more you oppose it, the more it is going to be a bigger deal. So
issue.
just let it go. He'll have some fun. No, he's not going to cheat. And that'll be that. In fact, they'll probably spend more time and effort and money on getting Jionni lap dances and getting him like crazy than on because that's actually at the end of the day more fun to see that.
Yeah.
And you know what? And we're not talking hot chicks because you don't want to like you get the fatty and like, hey Jionni, go! You got the lap dance. You got the.
You get the other guys get the grenades and Jionni will get the yeah. But I mean, you could have a bachelor party and not have to do the full on strip club thing. Do you?
Oh.
Do you? I mean, can't you just go to a bar and go to a nightclub? Do you have to do the strip
And what?
club?
Talk about your feelings? Like what?
I don't know. Dance.
Guys.
Am I in La La Land?
Wait.
Do you have to have the strip club?
One
If
day.
that is their last night to go big, I really think that they're gonna go big.
Point one day Marissa will play my soundboard. 2, speaking of that, so wait, the guys will. It's not like girls going out where the girls can dance with each other. You got what? 20 dudes dancing with each other? That's no. And especially.
But they're not naked, Phil.
Okay, but I'm
They're
sure.
not naked.
Not to be stereotypical, the Gionnis and the Rajs of the world will not be dancing with each other in a straight heterosexual way of like, hey, this is fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, let's do a turnpike against each other. No, not happening.
Whatever we want.
Oh.
No, that was Sammy. Keep trying, Marissa.
It'll come sooner than later. But I was a little surprised at her reaction, to be honest. I felt it was pretty, like Snooki said, kind of psycho bitch. I have to admit it. Like she was kind of hard on Roger, and you're wondering, this crazy girl that started off wanting to bite guys' heads off after she has sex with them, like,
And who hooked up with Pauly.
Yeah, that's right. The first she hooked up with Pauly, but she was pretty tame for most of Jersey Shore. But everyone changes, everyone grows up, and it looks like she's going through that.
I mean, and it's also surprising to hear that from such a beautiful girl, and like I think Snooki was a little right when she was trying to tell her,
I do.
You're sounding a little bit psycho.
Well,
and if I acted like that, then Jionni might leave me, and that was a pretty deep burn for it.
Yeah, that was pretty. I think she's definitely progressing through the show and her personality. We kind of seeing more of her true colors, and what's also progressing is their sense of style and fashion, which is what we're going to talk about right after this quick commercial break.
Hey there, good buddies. The handle's Woolly Bear. I'm a truck driving man, but I'm not that old school kind of truck driving man. No, I like to listen to podcasts while I'm driving through these great United States of ours. And my favorite podcasts in the world are from AFTERBUZZ TV. And why? Because AFTERBUZZ TV is like a post-game wrap-up show for all your favorite TV shows. Like Jersey Shore, Dancing with the Stars, Mad Men, and a whole truckload more. I like listening to my Gossip Girl podcast, catching up with all my fellow fans and getting all the latest news and gossip. No, I got some strong opinions. And AFTERBUZZ TV lets me share those opinions with thousands of other listeners. Woo-wee, what a feeling. I used to doze off on those lonely stretches of road. And don't worry, I got the cruise control. But now I'm wide awake and listening to all the AFTERBUZZ TV goodness. Check them out. Give them a holler. And tell them the old Woolly Bear sent you.
Well, we are back, and you guys kind of missed a little something during the commercial break. Chrissy revealed that she has a thong song choreographed from 8th grade.
Yeah, you can't tell that to us in secrecy and not expect.
We're not putting her on the spot or anything, but I just need to let you know that she had a thong song choreographed in 8th grade.
AFTERBUZZ TV exclusive.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Couple weeks from now, her versus Gabby.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. So now we're battling. Okay.
We're gonna do a
course.
dance off.
Step up, AFTERBUZZ.
We're gonna do a dance off.
There we go.
Literally, this dance got so huge. Like 8th grade dances, there were like nothing, but every single person in the room like busted this dance out like it was a, what are those called again when everybody busts out?
A flash mob.
It was like literally like a flash
So
mob.
a thong song flash mob.
Basically, yes.
How amazing is that? Now you're gonna have to show us at some point, okay?
Damn it.
Well, that's going to be fun in a couple of weeks. Another thing that's a lot of fun. Oh, there we go again. Okay, this is going to be the theme of this show, the thong song.
We have too much fun here.
We need to entitle the episode the thong episode. That's what it needs to be. But anyways, in addition to thongs, they had a lot of interesting things they were wearing this week. And one thing that we're going to do, and we're going to do every week from here on out, is have a fun segment about the fashion and style of Snooki and Jwoww. So what did you think of it this week?
I am obsessed with Snooki's bows. I love all of her crazy bows. Maybe because I had a little bow obsession for like a year or two ago where I tried to like rock a bow every single day. Then I felt a little too like Katy Perry.
Yeah.
But I just love all of Snooki's cute little animal printed bows. They're huge, you know.
I love
They're
bows.
just cute. Yeah,
I love them.
bows.
I hope they come back, and I hope they come back hardcore. Like I hope they really come back, not just like every now and then. I hope they really seriously come back.
Snooki, our girl's helping us out with that.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to have. We might surprise you one of these weeks with us all wearing bows. So while she does the thong song dance.
Oh Lord.
One thing that I loved that Jwoww was wearing in one of the scenes was her fur vest.
Very
I thought
cute.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
Like I love, and it wasn't the typical Jwoww where it was the vests with like a bra and like a mini skirt. It was like she wore it in a really cool, classic way. It was just a white long sleeve shirt, fur vest, jeans, and probably some Ugg boots. And I thought it looked great.
And her style right now is a little bit more mellow and played down, you know. Maybe because she's not like right next to the beach every day and, you know, practically naked. But still, it's nice to see her just kind of dressed up a little more classy.
It is. She's definitely she definitely has her casual days. Like in Jersey Shore, she would wear her, you know, Victoria's Secret pink sweatpants and, you know, and kind of, she definitely kind of has her little frumpy.
Like her ponytail.
Her front side to her, you know, which she did while Roger was like teaching her the stick. She's like in her little sweatpants and her Ugg boots. And I think that's great. I love to frump it up just like everybody else when you're home and having fun. But
do you frump it up, Phil?
No comment.
No comment.
I'm not participating in the style segment.
You're only allowed to have one no comment per episode, okay? That's number 2.
Okay.
I said from the get-go, I'm not participating in the fashion
That's
section.
true.
Question. Okay, zebra print or cheetah?
Cheetah.
Definitely cheetah.
Oh, yeah.
Phil, that was kind of loud. Phil's a cheetah guy.
Likes the kittens.
Rawr.
Okay. But I wonder though, I mean, like literally Snooki is animal print obsessed. How does she even find anything? Because every single thing is an animal print. Like
That's true. It's hard to organize.
Yeah.
When there's so many different types of animal prints. And you can't put animal print against animal print.
and I think that maybe that's why, you know, what's her boyfriend's name? Jionni had such a hard time packing. He wasn't, you know, doing it per animal because, you know, she was like, he was helping her out.
That's true. And it was an animal print suitcase. I mean, come on. You can only take
You
animal
cannot
print.
put the zebra print inside that giraffe.
Yeah,
bag.
you can't.
Kidding me?
No mixing of animal prints.
Ironically, that's actually funny though that she would be that organized. Where I feel like in the past it would have been like, okay, I just need all the clothes to come with me. So however you got to fit these things in the damn suitcase, go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
your mission, Jionni.
Well, it sounds like, though, she can't really pack too much because she's going to have to be doing some shopping. She's going to be
Right.
growing. She's going to be getting bigger and bigger. She can't be wearing her same clothes she's going to be wearing.
And I think she did start to notice that towards the end of the episode
Yeah,
when
she
she
did.
got ready for Jwoww's birthday. She's like, oh my God,
I look
like a mom.
Yeah.
Which I didn't. I thought she looked very cute. Maybe she just feels.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely looked a little bit more conservative than what she
Yeah.
usually looks like. But those, I have to say, her heels, her 5-inch heels. I mean,
very fierce.
being a shorty myself, being close to 5 feet tall. I'm over though. I've got the over, not the under.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm 5'1". But I think she rocked those heels.
She did.
Amazingly.
But it
so.
makes me nervous. You know, her clumsy little, you know, she falls over.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Anyway.
Well, anyway, that's it for the fashion. Now we have a special segment of news and gossip. Woohoo!
TV News.
So this week, or last week actually, Snooki and Jwoww were on The View. And the ladies at The View had a lot of questions to ask. Like always, they were definitely a little bit harsh to them. And, you know, a couple interesting things came out of that. One of the things specifically was that Snooki said that if she could, she would do reality television until she was 95 years old.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, duh.
I know. But she said and they asked her, you know, being pregnant and everything, and later on, as you have the child, where is this going to lead? Are you going to still do reality TV? And her response was, yeah, if they'll have me, I'll do reality TV for the rest of my life.
Wow.
So that's
Snooki's going nowhere.
Because that's my career. And without that, I don't have one.
That's her moneymaker, and I think she's doing well with that. And Jwoww, interestingly, they asked her the same thing, what do you see yourself doing? And she said that producing is actually something she's very interested in. She had seen behind the scenes of the way the show's put together. That's more her interest. That she actually has more of an interest behind the camera than in front of it. So that was interesting as well. The other thing too they asked about was she going to be getting married to Jionni? And when they're obviously engaged, but what is this? Is this a engagement that's going to last a long time? Is it going to be quick? And what Snooki said is that she wanted her child to be present at the wedding. And she wanted the baby to be about a year old or so. She says right now things have been going so fast. The show's going on right now. They're filming. And she wanted to take the time, and in her words, wanted to become a good mother first and then get married. So the ladies at The View weren't necessarily happy with that answer. Barbara Walters said, I don't understand why you would wait till afterwards, but that was her answer.
It seems like a genuine. It seems like a cool answer. Like, hi, I want the kid to be present.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
And she also said that, in the episode today, they really do want to wait and have it be a long engagement. And it might even be a Snooki and Jionni wedding special on MTV.
I could see that, actually. I mean, in my opinion, that's what she was hinting at. I could do reality TV, for a long time.
Could she beat Kim Kardashian with a 5-hour wedding?
Exactly. That's what I was trying to get at.
I think that the Snooki wedding will be a lot more interesting than the Kim Kardashian wedding. She's got at least Snooki's, it's you never know what could happen with Snooki. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's it for the View segment. So
what did Whoopi have to say? Did she have anything crazy to say?
Whoopi had a question about 5 years ago that she asked them. And that was, where do you see yourself being 5 years from now? Oh. And she said at the time, she got actually a lot of flack from the other women at The View. Like, why would you ask them? Who are, at the time, it was right at the beginning of their careers in Jersey Shore. And they said, and Whoopi even said, they're saying, why did you even ask them? Why did you bother? So because it's important to think about those things as like a young reality TV. And she's like, I saw that this could go somewhere, and
look at him now.
Look at him now. It's 5 years later. So, and Snooki said, I guess Snooki's answer was, I want to have a family. I want to be, have kind of like a normal life and a husband or whatever. And she's like, well, I guess it happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't really plan, but I guess it happened. So.
Wow.
Yeah, that was Whoopi's reaction.
Well, her prediction came true.
Her prediction came true.
Right,
and now, what are your guys' predictions for next week?
AFTERBUZZ TV.
Ooh.
Well, I think the little tiff that Snooki and Jwoww had at the end, when Snooki made that remark that, you're getting a little psycho, I think that might cause a little bit of tension between them for a bit because, they're going into this situation together. Jwoww expects for Snooki to have her back 24/7, and then their first night hanging out on the night of her birthday, Jwoww's going to kind of burn her. I think that's going to cause a little bit of drama.
I think so too.
Drama for
what
your
about
mama.
you, Phil?
I don't remember anything from the teaser, but I like it. It's a lot less fast-paced than we're used to with the Jersey Shore, which is nice. For the longest time, as we dissected the Jersey Shore, it was in talking about how we would like to see these characters a little bit more, and really analyze them. And so we're finally getting that, and I like that about the show. And she confronts the woman about her vagina. That'll be funny.
It'll be funny. I think one thing that might be interesting to see is I hope they show the night out of her birthday.
Yes.
I'm thinking
they will.
Yeah, I'm assuming that there'll be maybe some interesting things that happen. This is our first time seeing Snooki not drinking going out. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Shirley Temple.
Yeah. Is she going to get jealous? Is she going to be upset? Is she going to be fun? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Real quick, my co-host here, Christy, where can we find you?
You can just follow me on Twitter at Missilo. That's MISSC_LO. Yep.
And We all know where we can find Phil, right?
I'll be on Whale Wars
Oh.
coming up soon.
Okay. Well, if you haven't had enough of Phil, check him out at Well Wars later tonight. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next week.
We'll see you here.
We'll see you here.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later. Bitches.
Those are the host only, do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.